What's up, simmers, and welcome to the Middle East this time. So this time we are going to a fabulous area of the world, which is the Red Sea region in the Middle East, to be specific in Egypt. I'm making a series of 3 videos. In each video I will be covering a different airport on the Red Sea in Egypt for 3 famous cities for tourism, snorkeling, diving, and you can see through the transparent water of the Red Sea the lovely coral beaches below. Anyway, let me zoom in a little bit here. So yeah, this is zoom out. This is the map of Egypt, and Sudan is down below, and the 3 cities I'm going to cover are Sharm el-Sheikh, and it's located here if you see my mouse cursor. Hotel Echo Sierra Hotel. It's a very famous airport in that area. Alright, and also Hurghada City, Hotel Echo Golf November. And the last one is Marsa Alam Airport down there, Hotel Echo Mike Alpha. And I will let you know in a second why I needed to buy these airports. So these airports are developed by FSDG, and they are compatible for both MSFS 2024 and 2020. But before we get started, let me remind you, as usual, that I'm open to any suggestions for any third-party airport that you'd like me to review for you before you buy for MSFS 2020 or 2024. So please, ask for it in the comments below. So I can review it for you before you buy. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video if you like the content. And let's get closer. So in this episode, I will be focusing on Hirghada Airport, again, Hotel Echo Golf November, and I'm not sure if it should be called a big or medium-sized. I think it's a medium-sized airport here by the sea. It has 2 long runways, 3-4 right, 3-4 left, almost 4 kilometers each, which is equivalent to 13,000 feet. 3-4 right is equipped with ILS approach, and the rest, 16 right left and 3-4 left is RNAV. They have VOR RNAV approaches, right? And the reason why I had to buy it is to, number one, is to fix a layout issue, because in MSFS 2020 the layout of the airport is wrong. It's outdated, and let's go to the map quickly, to the chart, sorry. So it previously it had an old runway here, if you can see that one with the X marks. So it got converted into a taxiway, and if I'm not mistaken, 3-4 left is a new one, and 3-4 right has always been there, but I'm not 100% sure of that. Anyway, one of these was not here, and that one got converted into a taxiway, and a new runway got introduced, or it was constructed, I mean. That airport has 2 terminals. Terminal 1 with jetways here. Terminal number 2 has no terminals, no jetway. It's not equipped with jetways, just remote stands. Few more remote stands here and there, and also a remote stand for general aviation. Remote apron. Sorry. And that it's supposed to be in that area, if I'm not mistaken. Great. So let's switch to the sim, and the second reason, of course, is the scenery. So as usual in the video, we will be reviewing the scenery of the airport. We will be checking the ground markings, these details in at a closer look. We will have a look at the runways. We will have a look also at the airport during night. I'm not using any FPS enhancing tools such as auto FPS, so I'm running it with nothing, just the default settings. Please find my gaming PC's specs down below in the comments, in the description of this video. I will be also including URL for the airport, and I got that airport in a pack of 3 airports, which are the other airports that I will be covering in the upcoming episodes in that series. Okay, so yeah, this is the page for FSDG and the features, and by the way, it supports GSX profiles, which is really great. Let's have a closer look here, or actually a little bit higher, and then I will get closer. So see, this is the seaside. Yeah, let me reset my camera for a second. Yeah, there's the seaside over there, the Red Sea, and over there are hotels and resorts by the beach, right? And the mountains, the beautiful mountains of the Red Sea are over there. That's what you can see during the arrival to the to runways 3-4, either left or right. You will definitely cross over these. Yeah, in case you're coming from any airport nearby, like Luxor Airport. Yeah, this airport is like an hour away from Cairo Airport, by the way, and Saudi Arabia is on the other side. Great, so this is terminal number 1 and terminal number 2 over there. Okay, we will be also checking the interior of the terminals. Let's get closer. I'm using fly-by-wire traffic injector to inject the traffic that you can see. I like the markings. I like the markings or the dirt. No, it's not dirt. The markings of the tires here, as you can see. A little bit black colors here and there. I love these markings. Ground markings here. They're really cool. Yeah, here. Ground equipment and the markings here also for the different aircraft types where the nose wheel should stop. Nice. And here a jetway. Another, yeah. And yeah, advertisements for Egyptian banks, CIB. My PMDG is one of these. Yeah, it's this one. This is my Ryanair PMDG 737-800, my favorite aircraft. Yeah, other aircrafts here. Let's have a closer look at this area. I'm not sure if is this a GDVS, but I'm not quite sure if it works or just part of the scenery, decor. It wasn't mentioned in the description and the features of the airport. Yeah, whether it works or not. Other airports have that working, but you need to make changes to the SDK. But anyway, in that airport, I'm not quite sure if it works or not. It wasn't mentioned in the features. Maybe in the manual guide. I haven't gone through that, to be honest. But I will let you know. Yeah. Let's check here. Oh, aircraft taxiing. Oh, TUI. Really cool. Yeah, let's see the markings here. And these are really clear during night, during taxiing, and the lighting of the airport during night is very good, in my opinion. Really nice. Yeah, remote stands, but it seems to be a quiet period of the day. Usually it's busier than this. I think the time over there in Egypt right now during the recording of this video is 7 p.m. Maybe that's why it's not really that crowded, but I set the time in the sim to 8 a.m. Just to have a good lighting and a few nice shadows. This is the remote apron for the general aviation aircrafts. Looks amazing. Yeah, really nice. Look at the details here. Okay. And there are few fighter jet hangars over there. Out there, but yeah, we don't need to waste the time in that area anyway. Okay, let's quickly head to the other apron for Terminal 2. Right, here's Terminal 2. Yeah, nothing is parked here by the time of the recording, but anyway, yeah, a bit similar, concrete. Let's get into the details here. Really nice. Scenery is really good. Okay, let's check different facilities here near service facilities. So these are Egypt Air buses. This is Mr. Petroleum fuel trucks, I believe. Yeah. The fuel reservoirs are somewhere here. I think still a little bit further, maybe. Anyway. Yeah, stairs, other buses. Yeah, more Egypt Air buses. And let's have a look at the terminal, honestly, yeah, from the other side. Yeah, it has a beautiful design. See? Facilities here, right? Yeah, with air conditioners. These are air conditioners, I guess. Yeah, air conditioning. Because that part of the world, if you are not familiar with it, it's really, really warm. Yeah, around the year. So this is Terminal 2. Yeah. Okay. What's this building? Yeah, this is the international arrivals. We will get inside, but not for now. And yeah, if you'd like to see what's inside, here's another remote. Few more remote stands here in this area. Yeah, other service facilities. I guess this is catering. Could be catering by Egypt Air. Yeah. That's the tower. No, that's not the main tower. I'm not quite sure what does this do, but the other tower is over there. I'm not sure if this is a tower for the ground or yeah, like a backup tower or serving something else. I'm not quite sure. Nothing inside. Nothing here. Anyway, who cares? Yeah, let's have a look at the tower here. Empty. But yeah, it's fine. Okay, so nothing inside. No interior design by the developer or the designer of the airport, but that's okay. I don't care about the interior. Let's head back to Terminal 1. Yeah, let's head to the front. parking lot. You see here the buses are from famous companies. Yeah, TUI. Yeah, this tour. Yeah, the highway is over there. Sorry, the other way around. Yeah, I think the highway is over there. Yeah, it's over there. The highway to where you can travel to other cities. Anyway, let's get a bit closer here. Check the details. Yeah, Terminal 1. Let's check what else is over there. Okay, cool. Alright, let's get into the terminal. Terminal 1 to check the interior. Terminal 2 has no internal design, so no need to waste the time by going over there. But let's get inside from... let's go from down below. Here. Yeah. This is Arabic and English. Alright. Let's go up a little bit. More, not too much. Let's get inside here. Yeah, not much inside, but here you can see shops, I believe, duty-free shops, I guess, and yeah, some internal design here. Yeah, it's a really nice terminal from the inside. I'm not sure about the other terminal. Let's check jetway. Yeah. Gate 51. Let's get inside here. A little bit. Oh, not too much. Yeah, maybe from here. We can enter the tube, the jetway. Really cool. That's nice. Alright, let's head to the runways and check them. So as you can see here, old runway markers, because that was previously a taxiway, and they made it wider to use it as a temporary runway. I believe during the construction of 3-4, right, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, yeah, so these were the old markers, and it's yeah, it's a fantastic job, really, here by the designer of the airport. These are fighter jet hangars over there. Oh, goodness, takeoff. What's this? Is that ATR? ATR, I guess. Air Cairo. Oh, yeah, Air Cairo is also a famous airliner is in that part of the world. Okay, so it's partially concrete, partially asphalt. 3-4 right. I'm not quite sure if it's yeah, half like a mix of asphalt and concrete. I'm not quite sure if this part of it is concrete or asphalt. I have no idea. This is runway 3-4, right? Yeah, but look at the markers here. Really good, the tires. The thing I don't like about this runway, but it's not about the design here. It's the runway in real life. It's not well lit during night, so the center line is not lit, and it's a bit yeah, challenging to center yourself over there, in my opinion. Let's head to 3-4 left. The taxiways are really wide here, wider than common taxiways, in my opinion. Yeah, this is runway 34 left. You see the markers of the markings of the touchdowns of the tires. Really good. I'm not quite sure if this is fully a concrete runway with that color, but the sun in that part of the world is very sharp, very harsh sun, so it could be asphalt, but the color became bright because of the sun. I couldn't really find an accurate information about that runway. Is it asphalt or concrete? Could be concrete. Could be. But I might be wrong. Let's head a little bit over there to see the old runway. Ah. Here's another, landing. I guess. Taxiing after landing. Yeah, here's the one. So this was an old runway here, but it became narrower. Yeah, I guess. I don't remember the number of the or the direction. I mean, of this runway, but it was that one. Yeah, more hangars over there. Let's have a look at the airport during night and see the lighting quality. So these are the runways. Not really that clear, but yeah, when we get closer they look even clearer. I mean, in terms of lighting. But let's check the aprons. So this is the apron of Terminal 2 here. Yeah, the lighting is I guess, yeah, this is realistic. Alright. Let's check, let's have a closer look here. Yeah, the reflections are really nice. See? Yeah, I guess the lighting here is cool. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. At least you can see around the aircraft during night, compared to the default lighting, night lighting for by Asobo. It's awful. Yeah, the terminal looks amazing. Terminal 2. Okay, let's head quickly to the apron of Terminal 1. Yeah, here we go, and also good, really, really good. Let's check the ground markings here and see. Yeah, they are quite clear in my opinion. Yeah, you will be turning on your taxi lights anyway, but still realistic. I find it really nice. Yeah, really good. Okay, let's even check the terminal. It's well lit. Really, really sweet. Really nice here. Yeah, but who cares? But anyway, yeah, when you are in your cockpit and you see, EasyJet is here. Your the terminals ahead are lit like that. Let's have a look from the inside. I should have. Yeah. Yes, really nice. Yeah, my cockpit is turned off. That's why you see nothing really here. Anyway. Now this is runway 34 left, and how it looks like during night. Yeah, really cool. Let's have a closer look. And this is the, here, short approach for runway 34, right? The other one had the center line lit, but this one isn't, and I don't know why. Anyway, but it's not in the design. I guess in real life it's like that. Let's go for a quick cruise above the airport in a Cessna to see the airport from above and the surroundings, hotels, beaches. So, yeah, enjoy the show. So, for FPS measuring lovers, this section is for you guys. Yeah, this is from the PMDG 737-800 cockpit. While the cockpit is... the avionics is functioning, let's say, and yeah, I have the lights turned on a bit. Okay, of the instruments. Let's head outside and yeah, keep an eye on the FPS. So this is a view from above. I've never had any issues, to be honest, with the performance in the airport. Yeah, usually I fly the 737 here, sometimes a Cessna. Okay, let's get closer. Yeah, keep an eye on FPS and see. Yeah, I don't recall facing any performance issues with that airport. Yeah, but anyway, for those who like to track FPS, this is how it is in MSFS 2020. Not sure about 2024. Anyway, yeah, nothing is parked there yet. We've covered a lot today. I hope you like it, and again, don't forget to ask for airport reviews in the comments. I am really willing to help and make reviews for MSFS 2020 and 2024 for you before you buy. Yeah, that's pretty much everything. I hope it's been informative, and yeah, see you soon. Bye bye.